Alright, so first things first, what is chain abstraction? Simply put, chain abstraction is a way to make blockchain technology easier to use and interoperable. Right now, interacting with different blockchains can be complicated. If you've used platforms like Ethereum, Solana, or even Near, you've probably noticed that each blockchain has its own token, wallets, transaction rules, and even different coding languages. Chain abstraction is the idea of simplifying all of that. With abstraction, users wouldn't need to worry about what chain they're on, or even what token they're using to pay for transactions. The goal is to make blockchain work behind the scenes, like how the internet works for you. You don't think about which server your data is routed through. You just enjoy the service. So how does it actually work? There are two major pieces to this puzzle of interoperability and user experience. Chain abstraction works by allowing different blockchains to communicate with each other seamlessly. Instead of being stuck in one ecosystem, like Ethereum or Solana, you'd be able to interact across chains without friction. This is done through bridges, cross-chain protocols, and innovations like Layer 2 solutions. These systems enable assets and data to move between chains without requiring the user to deal with the complexities of it. The idea behind chain abstraction is that users should not have to deal with technical details. Think of it as like using email. You don't need to understand SMTP protocols to send a message. Similarly, with chain abstraction, you won't need to know which chain is being used to execute a transaction or which token is paying the fees. Now, here's where it gets exciting. How will it benefit you, the user? For beginners, using crypto can be overwhelming. You need to set up wallets, buy specific tokens for gas fees, and figure out which chain to use. Chain abstraction will make this much easier. New users won't need to know all these complexities. They'll just interact with apps as easily as they would on the internet. Imagine using one blockchain with high fees, but suddenly chain abstraction switches you to a chain that's faster and cheaper. This could happen automatically. You wouldn't even know which chain is processing your transaction, but you'd benefit from lower costs and faster execution. With chain abstraction, your wallet could interact with multiple blockchains at once, so only one wallet is required. So, instead of juggling different wallets for Ethereum, Near, or Solana, you could have one wallet that works everywhere. Want to use a dApp built on Ethereum, but pay with tokens on Near? No problem. Chain abstraction allows for this type of cross-chain interaction. It removes the barriers between blockchains, opening up a new world of possibilities for users. Of course, not everything is perfect yet. There are some challenges that still need to be addressed. First up, security. The more chains that are connected through bridges and protocols, the more attack vectors open up. These bridges can become points of failure. If one gets hacked, it could affect multiple ecosystems. Solving this will require better security standards and protocols. Next, scalability. Chain abstraction requires a lot of data to flow smoothly between blockchains. If the infrastructure isn't scalable, we could end up with slow transactions, similar to network congestion on Ethereum. And let's not forget regulatory issues. Governments around the world are still trying to figure out how to regulate crypto. Chain abstraction adds a layer of complexity to this, as users could bypass certain rules by hopping between chains. Now, let's talk about the key players in this space who are leading the way with chain abstraction. Near Protocol has been one of the most innovative projects pushing for chain abstraction. Near's platform is built to make blockchain technology more accessible to developers and users alike, with its Rainbow Bridge allowing for seamless transfer of assets between Ethereum and Near. The idea is to make blockchain as easy to use as possible, which fits perfectly with the concept of chain abstraction. Another major player in chain abstraction is Polkadot. Its core focus is on interoperability, allowing different blockchains to operate together. Polkadot's parachains enable blockchains to have their own unique features, but still work under a unified system. Like Polkadot, Cosmos is known for its focus on interoperability. Its inter-blockchain communication (IBC) protocol allows different blockchains to communicate, exchange assets, and work together. Cosmos is crucial for building the infrastructure needed for chain abstraction. Ethereum, Layer 2. Ethereum, being the largest smart contract platform, is also in the game with Layer 2 solutions like Optimism and Arbitrum. These are designed to make Ethereum transactions cheaper and faster, while integrating with other chains more easily. So, what does the future hold if chain abstraction is widely implemented? If chain abstraction works as intended, it could bring millions of new users into the crypto space. By removing the technical barriers, we could see blockchain becoming a part of everyday life, with people using decentralized apps without even knowing they're on blockchain. In the future, you won't care what chain you're on, whether it's Ethereum, Near, or Solana. It will all happen in the background. Blockchains will become as invisible as the internet's protocols, allowing us to focus on the applications and services we're using. Developers will be able to build cross-chain decentralized applications, dApps, that aren't limited by the chain they were developed on. Imagine being able to use a single app that integrates the best features from multiple blockchains without ever having to switch networks or tokens. Chain abstraction is one of the most exciting innovations in the blockchain space today. It promises to make blockchain easier, cheaper, and more accessible for everyone. However, there are still challenges to overcome, especially around security and scalability. But with players like Near Protocol, Polkadot, and Cosmos leading the way, we might soon live in a world where interacting with blockchain is as simple as browsing the internet. If you enjoyed this video and want more deep dives into the future of blockchain tech, hit that like button, subscribe, and don't forget to ring the bell for notifications. Let me know in the comments what you think about chain abstraction. Do you think it will solve the crypto adoption problem? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.